number 4 ranked UFC women's bantamweight, Julianna Pena. Our first question goes to Jay Anderson with Cape Side Press.
Thanks very much. Welcome back, Julia. You were originally, I believe, supposed to return in March. You were forced out of the fight. The event never happened anyways due to the pandemic. What have the months since then been like for you?
My name is Juliana, and the months
Sorry.
have been, that's okay. The months have been great. You know, the gym shut down for 14 days. Everybody got tested for COVID, and training resumed as normal. So, uh, all has been well since the pandemic.
And I know some of the time off over the last few years, has been for the birth of your daughter. You also had the knee injury. Is the goal moving forward here to kind of stay busy and really start to put a run together?
Yes, I've been putting a run on since I won the Ultimate Fighter. I've only dropped to one. I've been around in the division since 2013, and of course, having a daughter and um, injuries have kept me away. But you know, that's the circle of life. Injuries and having a life outside of the cage is the nature of the beast. And you know, here I am, ready to fight again.
And having a daughter, I mean, we talk a lot about Dad Cerrone and some of the other fighters who have had children over the last few years. Do you find that that is extra motivation for you in terms of having something else to fight for?
Definitely. You know, I want to be able to give my daughter an example to follow. Sometimes, you know, you give your kids all the advice in the world, but at the end of the day, what they're going to follow is your example. I want to give the example to my daughter that you can literally do anything that you set your mind to. And if she sees me working hard and reaching for my goals, then of course she is going to feel empowered to do the same in her life.
Now, going into this, you are fighting the number one ranked bantamweight in Germain here. She's coming off the title fight against Amanda. Sorry, Amanda. I know a lot of people are looking at the main event here like a title eliminator, but do you feel you could jump the line with a big performance against Germain?
Absolutely. Yes, I do. I feel like I'm the only clear-cut answer as far as titles are concerned. You know, Amanda and I are going to fight either way, one way or the other. And albeit, God willing, I get my hand raised against Jermaine. I feel like I'm the only one that should be in the title talks.
All right, well, looking forward to the bout this weekend. Last question for me. Obviously, this is your first fight of 2020, so your first Fight Island experience. What's it been like so far for you?
Abu Dhabi's been great. They've been treating us like royalty. I have nothing but good things to say. I'm happy to be here. It's a place that I've always wanted to go that I can check off my bucket list. And, you know, I'm so happy that MMA has granted me the opportunity to travel all over the world. So I can't really say enough good things about it. And it's an honor to be here and to be making history fighting here.
All right, well, thanks very much, Julia, and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Our next question is from Carlos Contreras with Millennium.
Hi, Juliana. I wanted to ask you. Fighters always respected your ground game, but I know you've been training with Coach Mike Valle for the last couple of camps. So how much would you say he improved your striking, and how comfortable you feel against someone like Jermaine, who's obviously respected for her striking?
Yes, Mike Valle definitely has improved my striking. I think in my last fight, I stood more than I ever have in any of my fights. And you can see those improvements going forward on Saturday night as well. With that being said, my training partner was an inch taller than Jermaine, and I definitely think I will be well prepared to fight against her.
And obviously, you're from a Venezuelan, well, from a Venezuelan family. How you feel? Let's see, like guys from like Omar Morales, other Venezuelan fighters now, being having success in the UFC.
It makes my heart very warm. The more Venezuelan fighters, the better. I think that, you know, Viva Venezuela. And I think it just makes the country proud. I know that it makes my family proud. And I can only imagine that it makes their families just as proud to see them winning in the octagon. Definitely. And I'm happy for them.
Gracias, Juliana.
De nada. Gracias a ti.
Our next question is from Gabe Pengalangan with Dojo Drifter.
Hello, Juliana, the Venezuelan vixen, Pena. How are you doing?
I'm good, Dave. How are you?
I'm doing good. My name is Gab, though. But I'm glad to hear that you're doing great.
Said Dave. I heard Dave. Somebody said Dave.
Well, we could run with Dave for now. Given that, you're coming off a
Sorry,
win
Kevin.
over the former flyweight champ, Nico Montano, did you learn anything about yourself from that fight that, you've taken with you into training camp and into this next fight?
Yes, definitely. I think I got my eye swollen shut there in the first round, and after that happened, I was like, "Hey, geez, okay, we're fighting, all right. Like if that's what we're gonna do, then that's what we're gonna do." So I definitely think that always being aware, tense, and in the zone and your surroundings is definitely important, and I can't at all for a second let up in that.
Yeah, and I just actually noticed that given that you and Jermaine are ranked higher than Irene and Holly, respectively, are you surprised at all that you and Jermaine aren't the main event for this event?
I just do as I'm told. They told me they want me to fight Jermaine, and I'm fighting Jermaine. If they want me to fight her 3 rounds, 5 rounds, 25 rounds, whatever, I'm always game and I'm always ready to fight. And that's the bottom line. I'm going to be fighting, and I'm happy to be fighting. So whether it's 3 rounds, 5 rounds, whatever, the point is that I'm fighting the #1 contender again. And all the people that I've been fighting in the past have been in the top 5. I haven't fought anybody out of the top 5. So once again, I'm fighting the toughest competition in the division, and I welcome and embrace the challenge.
Awesome. And do you care at all that Holm and Aldana are fighting on the same card? Do you think that the winner of that fight could kind of disrupt your title aspirations?
No, I'm not concerned about anybody other than myself, and it's important not to compare yourself to others. I know that the main task that I have in front of me is Jermaine, and I don't want to put the cart before the horse. My job is to do whatever it takes to get my hand raised on Saturday night, and that is my main and sole focus.
All right, that sounds awesome. Best of luck to you, ma'am. We'll be
Thank
tuning.
you.
We'll take our next question from Pablo Santamaria with Noti MMA Ecuador.
Hi, Juliana. Can you hear me? Okay. The first thing I want to ask you is, how been your experience on Fight Island?
My experience on Fight Island has been amazing. There's like 12 pools to choose from. The food's fantastic. Everything has gone so far according to plan, and I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be making history, and fighting in a different country is definitely something that I wanted to do and check off the bucket list. So it's an honor, and I can't say enough good things about it.
Okay, I get it. So, what are your thoughts about your opponent, Jermaine? What do you think are
Jermaine,
his main strengths?
I think Jermaine's main strengths are definitely her striking. She is a fantastic striker. She's a former world champion for a reason. And I definitely think that, she's going to be the toughest fight that I've had to date.
Okay, so if you get the W, do you think you will be the next challenger for Amanda?
If I get the W, I definitely think that I will be the next challenger for Amanda. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. And would you like to send a message to your Latin American fans?
Gracias por, ¿cómo se dice? Support.
Apoyo.
Apoyo. Gracias por apoyarme. Lo siento.
Okay, muchas gracias and good luck on your fight.
Gracias a ti.
That's all the time we have for you today, Juliana. Thank you.
Thank you.